Welcome back. It's time to edit. What is editing? Let's go back. The writing process is exactly that, a process. First, pre-writing, drafting, revising, and now editing. When you edit, you check your work for correctness. How do I do this? What should I do? Well, check sentence fluency, check word order, check punctuation, capitalization, spelling, grammar, all of that. Let's go over the steps. Sentence fluency. Your writing must flow from one sentence to the other. But how can you do that? Well, sentences should be varied. Some short, some long, and some in between. Sentences should be simple, a subject and a predicate, compound, two sentences joined together with a conjunction, like and joining two similar sentences, or joining choices, and but joining contrast. But don't forget, there goes a comma before that conjunction. Now, we also have complex sentences. Complex sentences have a dependent clause and an independent clause. That means a part that needs help that makes no sense by itself, and a part that could be a sentence on its own. Let me give you an example. If I say, when I was absent, the teacher gave a quiz. When I was absent is the dependent clause. When you were absent, what? I need more information. The teacher gave a quiz. That's the independent clause. That's a sentence on its own. But together, I make this new, rich, wonderful sentence. It has a keyword such as when, and there are others in the list. You could use keywords such as although, because, if, while, after, before. The list goes on. Those words are important when building a complex sentence. Now, let's look at word choice. Words are powerful, but you need to know how to use them. Don't overdo it by adding adjective after adjective. It's better to have one exact adjective, the one that you want the reader to visualize what you're trying to convey. Now, you could also add adverbs to make your sentence more vivid. Let's check punctuation. Do I have a period at the end? Do I have a period after the abbreviations? Do I have a question mark at the end of a question, not at the beginning like in Spanish? Do I have an exclamation mark at the end if I need it? And remember, we don't need to have all types of sentences in the same writing. I don't need to have declarative, imperative, interrogative, and exclamatory sentences in one single paragraph. The declarative sentences, they are the most oftenly used, and they are the ones that inform and tell, and they have a period. The imperative sentence, they give a command or a request, and they also have a period. Now, interrogative sentences, they ask, and they have one question mark at the end. Exclamatory sentences, they have an exclamation mark at the end, and they express strong emotions. Now, capitalization. Let's review the basics. Capitalize the first word in a sentence. Capitalize all the important words in a title. And what is not important, teacher? Well, articles like a and the are not capitalized unless they are the first word in that title. Do not capitalize prepositions that are short, like in or of. And let us remember as well that we also capitalize names of people, proper names. Not common, but proper nouns. Also capitalize names of places, particular places. For example, school, common noun, no capitalization. But the name of your school, capitalize. Yes. For example, Robinson Rock School, Robinson Rock School. Don't forget that. Now, what else should I capitalize? I need to capitalize abbreviations and titles of people. Now, let's talk about spelling. There is only one simple rule. When in doubt, check the dictionary. Some computers have spell check. They are great. But use the book. It works. Even writers use it. Now that you have done your editing, be sure to share your work with others. This is called peer editing. You will learn from others. And you know what? 4 eyes are better than 2. Don't forget to do peer editing and use the editing marks. That's another lesson. See you then.